Welcome everybody back to the Madden 19 Cardinals franchise. It is week number 6. We are on the road in Minnesota to take on Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. Vikings have had a very mild season coming in. They sit at 3-2. Cardinals getting their first win of this season at 1-4. Kirk Cousins been doing pretty well in the absence of Case Keenum, who left them to go to Denver. The offense looked like they were back on track last week. There you see the big day for Larry Fitzgerald. 12 catches, 101 yards, 3 touchdowns. Mike Zimmer will have his hands full with this Arizona offense if they can keep it going from last week. Christian Kirk looking to receive the opening kickoff, and we're underway in Minnesota. He's going to take it out from about 2 yards deep past the 25. He's going to get to the 30-yard line where David Fales will take over with the Arizona offense that looked like they actually had some life last week. There you see the numbers for Fales, a very, very good week in his debut as an Arizona Cardinal. Time for him to see if we can do it again. We'll give to David Johnson on the first play, and David Johnson goes for 8. Great run to start the day. David Johnson back in action after being out for the last 2 weeks. And there's Larry Fitzgerald again with the catch. After last week, his stats have looked so much better. Just based on that 1 week, there's J.J. Nelson on 2nd and long. Just need to keep up what they're doing. 1st and 10 to give to Jeremy Hill. He'll get about 4. And real quick, we will take a look at our starting Arizona offense just to get a good look of where we're at. This offensive line has stayed healthy, though it needs some improvement. Jeremy Hill and David Johnson will be taking the carries. The only injury is Jermaine Gresham. He will be inactive today. Seals Jones will be taking his spot at the tight end position. And the first flag of the game will be holding on the offense. Let's see what they want to do. Penalty is declined, but they do miss a field goal. And there's Wright. Wright's got the ball deep. He's still going inside the 20. And he breaks all the tackles, and he's gone. On a 3rd and 11. What a play to put Minnesota in the end zone. Broken tackles, missed tackles. Great play. Here comes David Fales firing. That's almost intercepted by Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith does lead a great Minnesota defense. Daniil Hunter, Everson Griffin looking to set the edges today. Amazing linebacking core led by Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks. Trey Waynes and Xavier Rhodes will be the star corners to match up with J.J. Nelson and Larry Fitzgerald. Trying to fire over the top, and what a throw, what a catch by David Fales. Amazing throw. David Fales continuing. He's going to try to fire over the top. He's got Larry Fitzgerald. David Fales continues to make amazing throws. 3rd and 5 now at the 8. Back to the pass. David Fales fires, and that's caught for a touchdown by Larry Fitzgerald. That's his 5th on the year. A first handoff for Dalvin Cook. 3 carries, -3 yards. Kirk Cousins now flicking the pass on 3rd and long, and Kyle Rudolph. Kyle Rudolph is going to go down at the 11. What a big play offense so far today. 3rd and 15 now for Kirk Cousins. Trying to fire it over the top. And that will be incomplete. Minnesota will take a 10-7 lead after a field goal. Christian Kirk from the 1. He's going to have it. He's got a lane. He's going to He's got to land. He's gone. No one will catch him. What a way to answer. 99 yards on the kickoff return. Arizona takes control of this game 14-10. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Dalvin Cook has not had success in this run game. They give it to him again, and he's going to get maybe one. Or he's going to lose one, actually. Here comes the draw to David Johnson. Breaks the tackle, fights his way to the 26. David Johnson having more success than the Minnesota Vikings run game. 1st and 10. Another give to David Johnson. David Johnson will fight his way across midfield. Down at the 49. Continuing to run this ball heavily. Fails back to pass this time. He's going to fire it over the top, and that's going to be intercepted by Harrison Smith. What a play by Harrison Smith. Kirk Cousins now back to pass. He's going to fire it down the middle, and that's Stephon Diggs. With Taylor on the coverage, Kirk Cousins has been finding all of his deep targets. Coming up with 2 tight ends. And he's going to fire it this time, and that's going to be intercepted. Antoine Bethea looking for Adam Thielen, and Thielen is the one to make the play. Make the tackle on Antoine Bethea, excuse me. That is a big play. And right when they needed it, and on the comeback route, he's got Butler. Here comes David Fields in this offense once again, firing. That's Christian Kirk inside the 25, down to the 20. David Fields having a very, very good day so far, especially when he needs to make the throws, and there's more of that power run game from David Johnson. 1st and goal, 6-yard line. Back to pass is full, or David Fields, excuse me. That's intercepted by Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes is going to take it out to about the 25. What a play by this Minnesota defense. Kirk Cousins back to pass. He's going to fire it. Kyle Rudolph is going to make the catch, and he's going to fight his way near a 1st down, but that's not enough. Minnesota punts. Play action. David Fields running. He's going to get it off to David Johnson. What a play. What a play by David Fields to keep this play going. Continuing to move the football. David Fields is going to fire it, and it's just out of the reach of Christian Kirk. Could have been a huge play. 3rd and 10 with play action. Firing it deep, and that's going to be underthrown and a little bit out of bounds. Minnesota takes control, and there's a sack in the end zone. That's Budda Baker. A safety for this Arizona defense. And right before half, Arizona will have the opportunity to do something with it. And they start off great. What a throw and a catch to Larry Fitzgerald. Having another big day. 2nd and 8 now. Firing it down the seam. That's Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk has made quite a few plays all day. Picking the fire. It's intercepted by Terrence Newman. There's no one that's going to catch him. 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Minnesota. 83 yards on the pick 6. And the 3rd pick today for David Fields. David Fields looking. He's not going to find anybody. He's going to start running with it. Minnesota does take the lead after that pick 6, 17-16. Trying to fire it over the top, and that's incomplete for Butler again. 21 seconds until half. Now down at the 15. Firing for J.J. Nelson is into the end zone. That is a touchdown, Arizona. And they will take the lead into the half. This offense needs to lessen those mistakes. They do lead going into the half, but it's those interceptions that have killed us so far. Take a look at a couple of games around the league. Seattle and Oakland. Seattle is taking a beating by the Raiders going into halftime, 14-0. Derek Carr and Marshawn Lynch leading that war. Tampa Bay in Atlanta, and Tampa Bay is taking a 10-0 lead on their way to halftime. And we'll take a look at one more game. Carolina at Washington. Close game going into the half. Kevin Hogan having a very good day in the absence of Alex Smith. It is a very close game. It is a game that we need to keep an eye on, as those two teams could end up being a number or a higher ranked seed if they can get their season on track. But now we're into the second half. 23-17, Arizona leads. Kirk Cousins on his first throw of the half. Incomplete. And that's where their drive will stall. Looking up top deep. Another interception by Terrence Newman. Butler couldn't go get it. And Minnesota takes over again. 3rd and 6 now for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, and that's overthrown. Looking for Stephon Diggs. 23-17 remains the score. David Fales gives to David Johnson. Had a hole, but that hole closed very, very quickly. 3rd and inches now to give to David Johnson. Trying to get to the outside. He does end up getting the first down, though. 1st and 10, Arizona continuing to drive. To give to David Johnson. He's got a hole and a good shoestring tackle. David Johnson approaching 100 yards for the day. Still averaging about 5.5 a carry. And Larry Fitzgerald on another target on 2nd and 20 brings up a 3rd and 11, which Arizona does not convert. Back to the drawing board, and that's Dylan Cole with the interception. Dylan Cole giving Arizona great field position. That's the linebacker I saw this preseason who really caught my eye. Arizona only managed a field goal out of it, though. And there goes Dalvin Cook. 13 rushes, 14 yards. This run defense has been on point today, and Dalvin Cook drops yet another pass. Arizona leads by 9 towards the end of the 3rd quarter, approaching the 4th. 3rd and 6 now. Big 3rd down right at this point. Firing. That's Larry Fitzgerald with yet another catch. Continuing to move the chains. Here comes Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill breaks a tackle. Jeremy Hill's going to fight his way down just inside the 30-yard line. This run game for Arizona has been untouchable today. And a field goal try. It's blocked. And it's going to be picked up by Sendejo, who is going to be chased down near midfield by Seals Jones, the backup tight end, getting action today with the injury to Jermaine Gresham. Play action for Kirk Cousins. He's going to fire it over the top at Adam Thielen. Just a bust in coverage. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's going to close the gap. What a play. 24-26. Arizona still on top, but it's not looking too good right now. And another catch for Larry Fitzgerald breaking tackles. If you're not going to cover him, he's just going to get thrown to. He'll end up with 20 receptions in a game. David Fales firing it over the top. Larry Fitzgerald has the catch. Down at the 11, yet another big play from Larry Fitzgerald. David Fales is going to look. He's going to fire it out of the reach of Larry Fitzgerald as he was flushed out of the pocket. 29-24. And ball quickly thrown away by Kirk Cousins. Another play action. And in the backfield, took a huge hit, and Stephon Diggs unable to come up with it. Into the 4th quarter now. David Fales looking to lead A drive that will hopefully end up in some points and drain that clock. A field goal makes it an 8-point game. David Fields firing it over the top, and that's Christian Kirk again at the 37-yard line of Minnesota. David fails. He's going to rush for the first down and slide down. He's had a very good day when it came to scrambling. Firing it, that's Carter, the fullback, and he's going to fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Arizona takes a 36-24 lead with 5 minutes to go. It is 4th down for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings, and it's broken up. Broken up by Budda Baker, the rookie. What a play. Arizona, all they have to do is run down this clock now. That's all it's going to take. There you see it again, the pass breakup. 2nd and 2. Gives to Jeremy Hill. He's got a first down and some more. Fighting his way close to the 25. Mark him at the 27. 3rd and 18 now. Give to Jeremy Hill. He is going to lose a couple of yards. A field goal makes it a 15-point game. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings looking just to do something with 1:54 left. Gonna see a lot more throwing today. Kirk Cousins looking, firing. That's intercepted. Dylan Cole again. Dylan Cole did it again. What a play. 2nd and 2 now. At the Vikings 39, Carter is in motion. Give to Hill. He is going to fight his way. He's going to lose a yard though, or maybe 2. Arizona ends up with yet another field goal. And there's not much that the Minnesota Vikings are really going to do. 3rd and 10 now. Kirk Cousins is looking to do something. Fires it deep. That's Treadwell with the catch. 3rd and 10 with 8 seconds to go. Clock winding. Fires it down the middle and complete. 4th down. They are going to go for it and try something. 3 seconds to go at the 15. 4th and 10. Dylan Cole fires and it's almost picked off by Antoine Bethea. But that's how the game will end. Minnesota had an amazing first half, putting up 17 points. Arizona had a little bit better, putting up 23 points. But in the second half, Minnesota was held to only a touchdown and nothing more. There you see the score by quarter when Arizona started to run away with this game. Take a look at some quick highlights. That touchdown by Thielen with the bust in coverage. There's another long touchdown for Wright. I believe that, no matter what, was the play of the game, just because of the heart and soul that he showed fighting those tackles, breaking those tackles, avoiding those tackles. But there you see it. Arizona wins, holding Minnesota to 9 rushing yards. 331 passing yards, though. But a win is a win no matter how you have to get it done. And the Vikings go home, sitting at 500 now. Arizona gets their 2nd win of the season and their 2nd straight win. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video. We'll be back in just a little bit.